So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He puts everything behind this one. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Second and 10 now. This one's taken in by Hill. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing here, Dalton. That's caught for the 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Got his target. It's Hill. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Down the sideline inside the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Has some space inside the 15. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, Williams. Looking right, and he finds him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
First down, here's Swift. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Williams to throw on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Giants are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're going play action. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Still sticking with the passing game. And that's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Let's go. Go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. This is complete to Neighbors. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Bears pick it up, headed the other way.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here we go, shot. Buffalo 18.
Throwing from near his own goal line. That throw finds Komet. And he has it up near the 15 before he crosses out of bounds.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Williams on the play action. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's picked out by the Giants. And New York is making a house call. Touchdown! The Giants capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return coming from the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds a man right side. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
7 Pirates. Set go.
Williams to throw on first. Complete out to the right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago first down.
Ready. Jackson.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set. Ready. Get up.
First down throw by Williams. Taking a deep shot here. And in for the Chicago touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears tie things up at 14. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a first down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on first. Completes this one to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Dalton. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Ready. Let's go.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Connects with Johnson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Throwing here, Dalton. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from his own end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He's got him. That's Swift. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Running behind center with Swift. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Bears first down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, Williams. Kmet brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's a Chicago first down. A give right side for Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's picked out by the Giants. The 40. Hits the 20. And New York takes it back for a touchdown. The Giants get some late points and the lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, Williams. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Another turnover. This time it's an interception. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
Intercepted by the Giants. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Let's go.
Play action on first down. Gets everything he has under this throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
To the right, and intercepted! Tyreek Stevenson has it! And the Bears are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. There's a handoff up the gut. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10. To throw, here's Dalton. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Third and long for him here. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. First and 10 from the 41. Now Dalton. This one's taken in by Hill. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here. Handoff on second and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Back now, pressure on its way. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's second and 7. He finds Johnson. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Gets this to Johnson. The ball is out. A Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Here's 2nd and 14. Completes this one to Hill. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's Dalton to throw. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
He's going deep this time. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
That's complete to Kmet on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's gotten to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. It's taken in by Roma Junze. And he's... Shy the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They'll try with the wideout. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears tie us up 28-all. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Bears pick it up. Headed the other way. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Williams to throw on 1st. He's got him. That's Swift. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Could that penalty come back to haunt him? It's another 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Williams from the gun. Quick slant complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Dalton. Getting out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Hits his running back. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Dalton looking to throw. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go, set.
Here's Dalton. This is complete to Neighbors. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's swallowed up by one of the big guys up front right at the line. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And in. Touchdown, New York. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Pass caught by Odunze. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. The Giants using their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 10 now. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Set.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Here's Dalton to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan. And the Bears take over on his...